We spent one day at Pinnacles National Park. I will show you the most popular places to go at Pinnacles. Pinnacles National Park is less than 2 hours drive from the South Bay area in California. It was established as a national monument in 1906 and became a national park in 2013. The park's highlights are the spectacular pinnacles and the Talus caves. The park is prime habitat for prairie falcons, California condors, and bats. We started our day in Sunnyvale, and after less than 2 hours and a stop to get our usual Subway sandwiches, we came to the visitor center near the east entrance. We did our park business and then headed for the Bear Gulch day use area. After a quick stop at the Bear Gulch Nature Center, we got on the Moses Spring Trail, headed for Bear Gulch Caves. The Moses Spring Trail was a pleasant walk through the woods with great views of the unusual pinnacles. We soon came to some steps and the beginning of the Bear Gulch Cave Trail. There were lots of hikers, including many families. The path through Bear Gulch Cave was backed up, so we had to wait. Only one person can fit at a time in some sections, so there was frequent waiting if someone was coming the other way. Talus caves are caves formed by fallen boulders that cover the gap in the rock or a small valley. It's very different than large caves like Carlsbad Caverns. We were lucky Bear Gulch Cave was open. It was lots of fun to climb and walk through the cave. Oh, look at that snake in the water.
There's a snake?
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Not necessarily a snake. It could be the legless lizard.
The cave often closes to protect the bats, so check the Park Service website for current status. After we emerged from the cave, we came to Bear Gulch Reservoir, a very pretty lake that was built in 1935 by the Civilian Conservation Corps because it created beautiful scenery. It was simply beautiful and a great place to hang out and rest up after climbing through the cave. We saw dragonflies chasing each other. After lunch at the reservoir, we continue on the rim trail, which goes along the side of the pinnacle about halfway up.
This is really a pretty idyllic scenery, and it would be so much enjoyable if it wasn't for the theme park crowd down there. I mean, there were people down there that were just talking loudly.
The scenery was fantastic, both looking up and looking down. We saw some large birds flying by, and we weren't sure if they were California condors or falcons. Pinnacles is a great place for rock climbing, and we saw some rock climbers along our hike. We then picked up the High Peaks Trail and returned to the parking area. It was a short 2.2-mile hike, but it was lots of fun. There are over 30 miles of trails at Pinnacles, including the Old Pinnacles Trail that takes you to the Balconies and the Balconies Cave. This is an 8.4-mile loop. It also connects to the Chaparral parking area on the west side of the park.
Whoa, they said they need a flashlight. We definitely need a flashlight. Wait a minute. Watch out for water here.
Hey guys, now we actually need flashlights.
The easier way to the balconies is from the Chaparral parking area. It's an easy 2.4-mile loop. Like the Bear Gulch Cave, the balcony is closed from time to time to protect the nesting birds like the raptors, so check the NPS website for current status. The east and the west sides of the park are not connected by road. It takes an hour and a half on public roads to go from one side to the other, so make sure you take that into account if you want to visit both sides. Pinnacles campsite has tent, RV, and cabin sites inside the park. Nearby Hollister and Salinas also have lodging choices. Pinnacles had 348,000 visitors in 2021, 45th on the list. Visitor facilities have not kept up with the visitation growth, so it feels very crowded, especially on weekends. Spring is the most popular time to visit, and for good reasons. The temperature is comfortable and the wildflowers are blooming. We headed back to Sunnyvale at the end of a wonderful day at Pinnacles. The scenery was very nice and the cave was fun to explore. We are on our way to visit all the national parks in the United States. Follow along by hitting the subscribe button below. Hit the notification bell so you know when a new video is released. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and please share it with everybody that you know.